Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Average Film Enjoyer podcast, where we are continuing our series of Hooptober. Again, before we get into this episode, Jagger has another different movie playing on in the background. And again, if you can guess, leave us a comment if you can guess what movie is playing in the background. If you don't know yet, yesterday's, which should have been The Lighthouse, yesterday we were playing The Room, Tommy Wiseau classic, that is pretty terrible. Debatably the worst movie of all time.
Also debatably the best, who knows?
There's no, it's not debatably the best. There's no debate. But we are continuing our series of Hooptober today. Dude, what?
You're tearing me apart, Trey.
That's fine. Yeah, and I get it. That's a reference from the movie. I get it. I've seen it. But today we are continuing our series of Hooptober, where we do 10 to 15 minute movie reviews of Halloween movies every day. So today we are reviewing one of Jagger's favorites, and one that I have just come around to and actually quite enjoyed, Terrifier. So this movie came out in 2018, I believe. Pretty low budget horror movie.
Is it 2018? I don't think it's 2016.
It's somewhere around there. 2016?
Yeah.
Okay, 2016. Pretty low budget horror movie. Art the Clown is one of the most menacing villains in horror history. Who's the gentleman that portrays Art the Clown?
David Howard Thornton. Who's actually,
yeah.
I want to quickly
outstanding job.
I want to comment on this guy. He goes, like,
yeah.
You know how there's, like, those horror-themed restaurants?
Yeah.
He goes to all of them and signs a tile in their bathroom. It's the funniest thing.
That's sick as hell. That guy's a legend.
Yeah, and he also goes to horror conventions and acts like a fan, and then will occasionally just pop out at people. It's great. He's so cool.
Shout out to David Howard Thornton, who also gives a great performance in this movie. The biggest standout thing, so I gave this, Jagger, you have this at a 4. Yes. I have this at a 2.5, which, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy this movie. I enjoyed this movie. I had quite a good time with it. This has some of the best gore I've seen out of any movie in the past 15 years. It was just a whole nother level of gory. I loved it. There's no one I know who's a bigger fan of like gore and than me. Like the more effed up you can get, the better I enjoy it. So like the whole scene where he has her hung up by her feet and he cuts her from the groin to the head and just cuts her in half. I was just like, oh my God! You know,
yeah,
like just...
You gave it 2.5 stars? You really cut that 5-star rating system right down the middle.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like where I'm like, I had a really good time with this. It's not very good. It's not like, the script is pretty bad. The acting is pretty bad. You can tell it's super low budget.
So you could say you were split on this one.
What?
So you could say you were really split with this one.
Okay, no, I see what you're doing. Okay, that's, no.
Alright, that's enough puns for today. That's like my 4th one. God.
But, yeah, I mean, I quite enjoyed my time with this. Some really solid gore, some really solid kills. Jagger, what are your thoughts about this one?
Oh, man, I love it. I had a lot of fun with it. The lady who plays Cat Lady, who just kind of sits there with the cat, I thought that she was really good. Really creepy. Very funny. Like I was saying, this movie I did have a bit of a laugh at. I mean, it's so gory and over the top that it's completely ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And I could say the same thing about Terrifier 2, which I know you haven't seen. It's just so ridiculous that it starts to take itself a little bit. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really love that it doesn't take too much of a plot, and it just goes with, here's a guy, he's a clown, he's gonna kill people, alright? Deal with it.
It doesn't try to do too much, which I think is really interesting, because the whole time I was getting these vibes of, like, this is, like, an homage to like 70s and 80s slashers.
Grindhouse horror, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's why they made that certain choice, and I think they did that really well.
So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I really appreciate what it tries to do. Just a quick shout out: the camera guys on this movie are super chill dudes. And
How do you know that? Have you worked with them?
Yeah, I have. They're super cool. They're really, really cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, mad respect.
Just a good horror movie. If you're looking for something with a heinous amount of gore in it, go check this one out.
It's under 90 minutes, so it's just like a sort of easy access movie.
Yeah, but again, I want to reiterate, this is not for the faint of heart. If you are a person that gets like nauseous or lightheaded or even just doesn't like the sight of blood, don't watch this movie because you will not enjoy your time with it. It's really, really, really bloody and really gory. But if you're a person that's like, I don't mind that, or I enjoy when a horror movie gets really gory or really bloody, go check this out. It's a great time. You've probably seen Art the Clown all over TikTok too. I know I've seen clips and clips of the Terrifier movies all over TikTok before I even watched this. So, yeah. Jagger, is there anything else you want to add?
No, I think you hit it with the homage thing. That's where I was going to go talk about the Grindhouse horror homage.
Yeah. Yeah, I got big vibes of that. But yeah, thank you for joining us today for our fourth episode of Hooptober, I believe.
Fourth already?
I don't know.
Yeah, fourth.
But yeah, go check again. Like, if you're on YouTube, comment down below what movie you think Jagger was watching this episode. And subscribe. Go check out our merch. We have Halloween merch live. You can wear it to all your cool Halloween parties. If you buy our merch, go post a TikTok of you in our merch and tag me and Jagger. We would love to see you guys wearing our merch. We would love to see what you guys are doing with it, what you guys are doing in it. Like we would just love to see that. So make a TikTok, make something, and tag us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tag us in that. We will be on the lookout. We'll give you a shout out. If you tag us, we'll give you a shout out in the pod.
At the end of the month, we'll shout out and show every single post in our merch. So yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Please do. Who doesn't want to be on our podcast?
Yeah, go buy our merch. If you're listening on Spotify, subscribe.
Oh, also
Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Real quick, can I quickly say, get in on the Blockbuster Bonanza Bunch giveaway. Get in on that, man.
Oh yeah, we should be promoting that. Yeah, go check out our TikTok. We're doing it. Me and Jagger are doing this huge giveaway with 3 other content creators. 2 of which are Gunch and Wes, who we have had both of them on our pod. They just started a podcast together. Do you remember what their podcast is called?
I don't think they've started it yet. I don't think they've actually posted
They've released an episode. I thought I saw it on TikTok the other day.
The 8-hour episode?
I don't know. But Gunch and Wes are starting an episode. But we are doing a giveaway with them, us 4, and then another TikTok content creator, friend of ours, Real Takes. We're doing this huge giveaway. We are giving away over $500 worth of movie merchandise and different things like that. It's awesome. You can win a bunch of 4K collections, a bunch of international DVDs, 3 Criterions of your choice, a Blu-ray player, limited edition box sets of an old animated TV show, just a bunch of stuff. So go check out any of our pages on TikTok. We all have the videos pinned of the rules of the giveaway. Go check out that. Get entered in that. You can follow me on TikTok at Trey the Film Noob. That's also me on Letterboxd and Twitter. You can follow Jagger at Jagger Film Reviews on TikTok, Jagger Film Fan on Letterboxd, and Jagger the Movie Guy on Instagram. Again, go check out our TikToks to get entered into this huge giveaway. And thank you again for joining us for another episode of Hooptober today. I believe you should be expecting a Hereditary episode tomorrow. Is that
our next movie?
Let me look at our schedule. It's either you can be expecting
It's Hereditary.
It is Hereditary. Yeah, you can be expecting our review of Hereditary tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to because that's one of my personal favorites. It's in my top 25 of all time. So yeah, be looking forward to that. And thank you for joining us. Have a good rest of your day.